Well, so today we get to mess with some fancy technology. We got our laser out here, and we gotta find out how deep that ditch is. The laser's right there. There's a thing spinning around in there shooting off a laser beam. Goes to this thing, and if it works right, it beeps and tells you if you need to go up or down. So now I just gotta get down there in the bottom of the ditch. Probably the best to go down there by Dad and get in. So what we're doing is we're basically getting rid of this ditch in some way, shape, or form, because we don't need this ditch anymore. So we gotta make sure that we get this where we need it. You can hear it by the beeping. So we're right on at basically 8 foot, a little bit over 8 foot, 8 foot 11. So that'll give us a good reading, and then that means that we can then gauge the rest of this ditch, so then we can put tile in here. We're gonna put tile in here, and then that way all this water will run out still, and then we can get rid of this ditch, because we don't need this ditch anymore. If we put tile in and this ditch is in the way, and it's eating away one of these terraces, so we're getting rid of this ditch to prevent that from happening any more than what it already has. And I'm about to fall over. So we came back over here again today. Right now I am working on pushing dirt around to try and get to where we can fill in a little bit here, so then that way the dirt doesn't then that way the tile won't wash away. We're putting tile in. There's Xavier sitting up there in the truck. He's kind of just waiting on me to get this buried up a little bit. We're gonna go to lunch and then come back and then put some more tile in the ground. We got it all laying over there. We just got it in 20-foot strips because that's what will work best over here. There's no need to go get a whole entire roll of it for like 1,000 feet of it, because we're only using like 180, 200 of it, and then back there we're going to use double walled. So this is single wall tile. We're putting it in here just to get another riser out of the terrace back there. It's still like really muddy, so it's hard to push around dirt and stuff. Kind of struggling with it, but we'll get it done. So what I'm kind of trying to do here is I'm trying to scale this down, because there's an incline here and then a ditch there. Well, if we are taking out this ditch, then we can take this incline out. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna slowly scale all this down and then put all the dirt in that ditch, because there was never dirt in that ditch, so we need to get dirt in that ditch to fill it up. Come on, honey. You got the go-go juice. You just need the traction, huh? We're getting there. Oh yeah, there we go. It snowed a little bit last night. We got a little bit of snow. Oh!
Are you alright?
You just kicked me in the face.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
At least you got that on camera.
I know.
You can do it! So, Alex gave me this camera, told me to do something with it. So, I'm going to do a durability test and see how many times I could run it over until it breaks. No, not really. But I've got to figure out a way to get this double-walled pipe like a mile that way. And I don't really feel like holding on to it while I'm dragging it through the field and all this mud. I don't think it'd be a whole lot of fun. So I'm gonna try and find something to do with that. Yeah. Alright, so I think I figured something out. I got a little piece of rope. We'll see if that works, I don't know. And a hook, I got a hook here. I found a hook. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna try and make these things work with that without making knots that I can't untie. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, I think I figured it out. We'll see how it works. If I lose them, or lose one, or whatever, it shouldn't be hard to find them, because they're kind of large. So, yeah, it looks all kinds of messed up, but I promise it's all like, you know, formal. That's like real knots and stuff, you know. I'll see you whenever I get over there. Okay, I made it from way over there. But I've got to run back because I forgot a T-splice. So, yeah, I guess I gotta drive through all of these mud holes. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that it's cold out here. Like, my hands are icicles, even in gloves. Man, cold and muddy. Yeah, whatever. So, here we are, getting in the back of Alex's truck. That was really close. I wasn't paying any attention. There's what we need. So, I guess I'll be heading back out there. Also, this thing's getting low on fuel. I hope I don't like run out or anything. That wouldn't be very cool. Not cool. It's cool outside though. It's really cool. All right, see ya. Also, I forgot to mention, I think, maybe, I don't know, that little rope rig I used, that worked out pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that was nice.
So I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see that or not, but whenever I was putting this tile in, Xavier kicked me in the face, basically, right here. We went and ate. I went to the bathroom in the restaurant, cleaned myself up. I was covered in mud. Xavier is now running around on the gator, taking pieces that we need into the back there. We need some double walled tile back there, so, riser, and then up here we also need a riser, and then we need to put in the rest of this tile, but we're gonna wait and do that tomorrow. It's starting to get kind of later in the day, and we got projects that we gotta work on at the farm. So we're probably gonna have to go home here soon. Right now I'm still scraping this down and trying to pull enough dirt to put in there to fill all that up. It won't be as bad once we get up there a little bit farther because it's not as deep. So that laser basically gives you a nice good slope. You put in an equation, basically your height at the end minus your height at the top, and then divided by your distance. And then it's height at the top minus height at the bottom divided by the distance, and that gave us 0.69 of a slope. So 0.69 of a slope basically means that it's got a grade. It gives it a grade. So whenever we done that, oh my, we done that, and it's gonna let that water run down instead of back up. It'll basically make it a little bit easier on the water flow. But now we just gotta get this ditch filled back in. That's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, especially with the amount of dirt that we got here. I mean, yeah, we got a whole entire field full of dirt, but we don't want to go scraping it all off, so gotta figure out how we're gonna do it.
best to move some dirt with a little bitty excavator. Doing a mighty fine job. Oh yeah.
So we're going to put this dirt in this hole, and then once we get this dirt put in this hole, we're gonna load this excavator up and we're gonna go over to the Sims farm. I'll show you why we gotta take this over there here in a minute. We got somebody coming, we got an issue over there that we gotta get taken care of, so I'll explain that whenever we get there. So we just got the mini loaded up here. It is muddy and I questioning whether or not we're gonna get out. So Xavier's gonna take a video of me letting her eat out of here.
Yeah.
But we got it loaded up, so we're gonna get her out of here hopefully.
guess the objective here wasn't nearly as hard as what we thought it was going to be. Whatever. We might be getting a little bit of mud on the road, but that's no big deal. He also got a little bit of mud on the trailer. That's no big deal either. We also might be in the middle of the road, but that's no big deal either. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah. I may have gotten a little bit of mud on this camera. Whoops. Muddy.
So we just brought the excavator over here. Hopefully I don't fall in it. The reason we had to bring it over here is someone has to come fill this well tomorrow. And see it right there? So basically they're gonna dump a bunch of concrete in it and fill it up. It's not really concrete, that's basically what it is. Me and Dad was kind of wondering what was going on because we got a call about it saying that we needed to fill it in. We can't really pinpoint exactly how long it's been there, because whenever as long as we've had this farm, we did not know that that was there. One of our neighbors had went to somebody and said something, and then they ended up calling us, and it was a big ordeal, and we didn't know it was there. So we have to get it filled in now. So we had to bring the mini over here so then they can pull some of the dirt away to put concrete in it, or whatever they put in it. I forget what it is. There's a certain name for it. And then they'll fill it up with whatever that is. I don't know if they put dirt back over top of it or what, but it has to be filled in. I mean, that's just the matter of the fact. It has to be filled in. We didn't know about it. We've had this farm for 7 or 8 years, and me and Dad was sitting here with our heads swirling around like, when did that get there? Because I mean, we'd walked that fence line forever. I mean, tons and tons of times, and we'd never seen it. So we just can't really figure out how somebody else knew about it, and we didn't.